We are back at Oberland Station today, and this is part 3 of our train settlement. We're going to build something with the shipping containers in the back of the settlement here. Let's get to it. At the back of the settlement we've got a bunch of shipping containers, and we're going to add a couple of more to make a shop front. So we're going to come across 2 industrial shipping crates. We're going to start off with the dead end, turn off object snap, turn on surface snap, get this lined up nicely enough, and then we want a closed one. Go with this red, get this pretty much aligned how we want, and then grab a frame, and again we just kind of place this as nicely as we can. It's getting it not to sink into the floor, but nice and close, just like that. I'm going to grab the walls. I want the door pieces, which aren't actual doors. Turn on object snap, like that. And I want to put in back walls, like that. Broken piece on the front. It'll be this side, like that, and then that side there. And we're going to place a capsule on the top. I'm going to go with this one here with the 2 little windows on the roof. Turn off object snap again. Get it sort of where we want it. And we're going to place a door. Object snap back on. There's a lot of this on off, because these just don't really want to snap when they're supposed to. There we go. So then we're going to go to wood, floors, and we're going to just put a little walkway in front of here and put some stairs off like that. See if I can move that ever so slightly further back. There. And then I can put the last bit of the flooring in, slightly clipping through, but it's not really going to be an issue. So these shipping containers are from Workshop Rearranged. You probably find them in USO as well, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but if you want to build with me, you should check out the mods listed on screen now. These are all the mods that I'm using that add settlement objects, as well as a couple of quality of life mods as well, because I'm on PC and I'm using Place Everywhere. It just makes placement of stuff a lot easier. There's our basic structure. I'm gonna add some railings to the front of the container down here. So this one's going to be a little store. It's going to be a bit of storage area, and then we've got the living quarters on the top, which I do actually need to add the little side pieces to, and we'll have a window on the back like that. I'm going to leave the door off for now. You'll find that I generally leave doors off of things because they just get in the way. We'll come to wood, and we're going to use the corner caps, these ones, just to make a little window down here. 1 and 2. So now we've got a little window just there. If you're liking the video so far, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. I'm going to do some hunting in my menus and find some decorations for this place. So after a bit of a hunt through my menus, here's all the different stuff that I've got. I've removed the power armor station that was inside the boxcar over here. There is now like a full armor workbench building thing in there, and that's just going to go into the storage one on the side. This store is just going to be like your general supplies. I'll make something for like buying food and stuff later on. These are from CVC and Workshop Decoration Pack, and it gives you a nice easy way to clutter up the build area. Okay, so I want to put the tools up on the wall, just like that. I've got some armor and some clothing. If I can sneak it in there. Oh, just trying to get a hold of it, like that. And another one. So just clip up there, and the last one. If I could get it to like hang up here. It's awful trying to get, that's miles away. We'll increase our movement speed and just clip it into the little railings that we've got up here. Let me know in the comments below where you think I should head next. I'm thinking Far Harbour, but any suggestions are welcome. Right. Not sure that people would be buying these, but it would be like a service that they could sell, help people out around the settlement. So we'll just clutter that up a bit. And that is way too tall to fit in there. And also in there, so that's not quite gonna work for what I wanted, but I'm gonna put it just at the bottom of the steps here, and I will be putting like a wall across the back as well, but that kind of fills in that little gap. And this can go into our little storage towards the back. If I can actually get in. It's weird, couldn't actually fit in there. Just like that. Shimmy it across. If you want to talk anything settlement related or just Fallout in general, you should head over to the Discord server. You'll find a link to it in the description below. Alright, if I place this here, it will obviously block a lot of the space in here if you were to put some power armor in it, but looks quite cool. Dip it down a bit so you can barely see that sticking out the top, and we want something in here to make like a bench. All that, we'll just chuck these in. This is just going to be like proper cluttered storage, like you've seen what storage containers look like in real life, so why should Fallout be any different, you know? Alright, if I place this in, it's too wide. Can we fit any form of table in here? Don't think we really can. So what we could do is we could just use this as our little counter, and we've got a little chair, so like that. That will serve us well enough. And we're going to grab some batteries just to have a bit of power in here. And unfortunately you do need the conduits for the stuff to actually work, like the floor lights, which is really annoying. But it means we can put a couple of lights in here. Just annoy the customers while they're stood talking to you, can't we? I'm stuck again. So I want some floor deco, floor coverings. I'm going to use the rubber ones. Individual squares like that. We'll chuck some in here too. Move that one out of the way second to fit this one in like that. Okay, I'll not bore you with decorating up here, but I think that will be it for what we're putting in for now. All done with the clutter now, and you can see it's looking a lot more ramshackled and put together. Boxes everywhere on the storage unit on the side. We've got a bunch of pallets and gardening supplies as well. If you look through that gap there, you can see we've got a fence up across the back, and you can't actually get in here very easily, as we've just been throwing all sorts of stuff in here that might be useful for the settlers. And on this side I've added a little walkway to get into the shop. We've got a mannequin showing off some clothes, and there's this guy. He's made me jump several times because I keep forgetting he's there. We've added more services. We actually will iron your clothes now while we're in here. Just added a bit more like clutter to the walls just to make it that bit more lived in. We've got a beautiful view. You can see straight out at the entrance. So we'll come around and go up the stairs. We finally have our door on here. We've got a couple of fancy lights up there. And we'll climb in. We've just got a little living area for the guy that works in the shop below. Just pulls out a mattress from his sofa to make a bed. And he's got a little place where he can entertain people. Not that there's much room to do that in here. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. You should check out this video next.